The term disaster risk management is a little bit of a mouthful. It means taking actions before to prevent the worst effects of a disaster, response when something bad happens, and also usually a much longer period of recovery. And in all three of those areas, women play a particular role. We know that globally women tend to be more vulnerable to natural disasters. When you look at floods, for example, for every man who is killed in a flood, 4 women die. Why is that? Well, in a lot of cultures, women don't learn how to swim, or it's not considered feminine for little girls to learn how to climb trees, or sometimes the kind of dress that women wear, or sometimes they wait for someone else to give them the signal to evacuate, or sometimes they're so busy holding on to children that they die and are swept away in floods. This doesn't mean that fathers don't love their kids equally as much, but often, usually, women are more likely to be with their children when something like this happens. This disparity varies from country to country and situation to situation. But we know that disasters tend to exacerbate existing inequalities. Poor people more likely to be affected over the long term than richer people. People who have more resources tend to have more solid houses or be able to escape more easily. So those kinds of inequities are often intensified in a disaster. But when you look at women, women are often the first responders. They're often there pulling people out of earthquakes or getting people to safety or caring for the wounded. They're there to look at their communities and play leadership roles in deciding how to confront and prepare for and recover from disasters. So women have a tremendous potential. I think governments in many parts of the world are starting to recognize it, which is a good thing.